Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Oblivion. We are still working our way through the Dark Brotherhood questline, where we have been asked by Lucien Lachance himself to take out the Draconis family. We don't know why, but it's an old woman and her 4 children. So, I guess let's get on that. Seems like the sort of mission that they would have just handed to a random Dark Brotherhood member rather than the direct assassin of one of the speakers. But I just do what I'm told. Hi, Shadowmere. Whoa, is that a guard right here?
Speak.
It is, in fact. What are you doing here? Because I'm about to commit a murder and I don't want you to see. I'm being watched. I assume it's by my horse. Goodbye.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
Perhaps I should have... Why did my sword suddenly get unequipped? Also, yeah, the guard spotted me. Why did my sword suddenly get unequipped? Hello? There you are. She probably has... Okay, so she's inside now. But yeah, she probably has a unequipped skill, which means she is probably somewhat more specialized than your average untrained commoner that she seemed to be. Oh. I'm okay? You were attacking my horse. Possibly her as well, given that she has an arrow in her back. Were you not calling that a murder against me? I have a bounty. I don't know if I did beforehand. You have 2 copies of the first and second volume of the real Baron Zaya on you. Is that significant? Like, we don't know anything about her story of why someone wants her dead and her whole family. 37 pages. Sorry, guys, I'm not gonna... 42 pages. I'm not gonna read those. That's too long. Also, that is a real nearby Oblivion gate right next to your farm. Anyway, that's her gone. So we've got the cave that the feral child lives in. One was in the Imperial City. One is in the inn, that's right. Down in Leawood. I guess we'll just kind of make our way down. And we should probably wait for them to be indoors. Because that could have turned out very poorly if the guard had actually decided to attack us. So it's you.
Yeah? What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to go about my business. And stop staring at me, would you? You're giving me the creeps.
Go inside somewhere, please. Taking out a guard may not be easy because he might just sleep at their barracks. I don't know that he's going to go somewhere alone. What are you doing back here? Okay, nothing. Just gonna watch his patrol, I suppose. Or I suppose I could wait, you know, a couple hours at a time, because he's got a schedule that's going to put him wherever he's going to be. Either he will be out and about here, or he'll have moved on to somewhere else. You're in Umbacano Manor? Why?
How do you do?
Joring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
Hi. Tell me about Umbacano.
My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of Ayleid antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era. Why? Do you have something of interest to my master?
Maybe. I do collect Ayleid things. I have an Ayleid artifact for sale. This doesn't seem to be where the guy we were following went. So maybe I misfollowed the compass?
Really? May I see it, please?
Sure.
How interesting. I'm sure the curio shops in the market district would be glad to give you a fair price for this. Unfortunately, my master is only interested in the rarest and most unique Ayleid artifacts to add to his collection.
Huh. Can I see him then?
My master, What? Really?
I'll only show it to Umbacano.
My master trusts me to decide
Okay.
what to show.
Fine then.
Goodbye.
Because, yeah, I'm not seeing... No, I am seeing. Here. It says they're... Maybe they're in the basement. Yeah. One of these people is down in Umbacano's basement. I'm so confused. Well, I'm gonna go down into the basement, of course. What are you doing down here?
You're not supposed to be in here.
I don't think you are either.
Ha! Hey, come on now. There's no need to get violent.
I mean, I was looking for a place you would be by yourself. And this qualifies. Tamrielic lore. No idea what you were doing down here. 29 pages. Tamrielic artifacts. Lord's Mail, Ebony Mail, Spellbreaker, Chrysamere. Staff of Magnus. I've heard of that one. Warlock's Ring, Ring of Finaster, Ring of the Khajiit, Mace of Molech Bal. I know that one. Mask of Clavicus Vial is also familiar. Mehrunes Razor is familiar. Curse of the Savior, I think I'm currently wearing. Another of Hircine's artifacts was the Curse of the Savior's Hide. The Curse has the special ability to resist magicka. Legend has it that Hircine rewarded his peeled hide to the first and only mortal to have ever escaped his hunting grounds. This unknown mortal had the hide tailored into this magical cuirass for his future adventures. The Savior's hide has a tendency to travel from hero to hero, as though it has a mind of its own. Spear of Bitter Mercy, Daedric's Scourge, Bow of Shadows, Fists of Randic Gulf, Ice Blade of the Monarch, Ring of Surroundings, Boots of the Apostle, Mentor's Ring, I think? Is that in Morrowind? Maybe? Ring of Wind, Vampiric Ring, Eidolon's Ward, Staff of Hasadoki. I wonder how many of these have actually been in Elder Scrolls games, and how many of them are just things they've put in this book so that they're available for future games. Bloodworm Helm, Dragonbone Mail, Skullcrusher. Dragonbone seems interesting given that dragons have been gone for ages until Skyrim. Goldbrand, Fang of whatever, Umbra Sword. That one's familiar. Dinstagmer's Ring, Helm of Orin Bearclaw. We got that one from the Fighters Guild questline. Orin gave it to us, I think. One of Aelinwood's legendary heroes, Orin Bearclaw, son of the King Fam Todai. He was a respected clan hunter and future leader. Wood Elf legend claims Orin single-handedly defeated Glenhuifanva, the witch serpent of the Elven Woods, forever bringing peace to his clan. Orin would go on to accomplish numerous other deeds, eventually losing his life to the Knatin flu. His helm stood as a monument of his stature for future generations to remember. The helm was lost eventually as the clan split, and is now a treasured artifact for adventurers. The helm of Orin Bearclaw is rumored to improve the wearer's agility and endurance. Daedric Crescent Blade, and that is it. Yeah, so I know of several of those. I think we have several of those. Yeah, and this just goes up to the other side of Umbacano Manor. So yeah, you entered Umbacano Manor, came down to the basement through locked doors for some reason. I don't know, man. There is nothing of value down here. That's disappointing. Particularly for someone as important as Umbacano apparently is. Anything you can tell me about Umbacano?
I work as a guard at Umbacano Manor. My name is Ushija.
Yeah, you're not a great guard. By the way, there's a dead guy in the basement. Just thought I'd let you know.
Lose the key to your house? Find Mandil. He can get in, I'll bet.
Okay.
Good day.
Good day to you.
Hi.
Hi?
Hi there.
So next on our list is going to be the child at the cavern. Guards are pursuing me.
Stop!
Are they?
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Bounty of 80. I suppose we did just kill a guard. I don't know how he managed to announce that we'd killed him, since he died before, you know, being able to go anywhere and tell the message. But sure, here's 80 gold. Have fun.
That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest.
No need to.
Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Okay. And conveniently, between episodes, I did sell all of my stolen goods. So, yeah. You got your 80 gold. I hope you're happy. Now, back to what we were planning. I don't know. There's not really anything that's close to that location, so I will arbitrarily choose one. Yeah, there's the Savior's hide that we are wearing. Neat. Alright, we're going to that one, I assume. Yeah, that's the nearby marker. We are going to be passing an Ayleid ruin that I don't think I have on my map yet. Part of me wants to explore it. It's been ages since we've just explored a random Ayleid ruin. And there is apparently a guy looking for unique artifacts. The fact is, I've been in a lot of Ayleid ruins and not found whatever artifact he's looking for. Anyway, I don't care about the mud crabs chasing me. Let's head in. Minor detour. We'll eventually get around to killing all of these Draconis family members. Although I suppose a lot of the... Hello. I was going to say a lot of the Ayleid ruins we've gone to were for quest lines. And so... they, not surprisingly, wouldn't have anything crazy with them because we get whatever the quest is giving. But it would make sense for non-quest line Ayleid ruins to actually have unique relics. You know, encouragement to go check out the other ruins. So we've got a couple of doors that way. And then a hallway this way. With traps. Well, this is going back the way we came, sort of. Wow, there is nothing here besides... Oh! There we go. I was gonna say that pressure plate of some sort. Hi, zombie. I didn't see the pressure plate that I apparently stepped on. Take the treasure. There wasn't anything back here, right? No. Alright, short diversion. What scary traps. Just ran through them without any difficulty. And it is good to get more Welkin stones. I don't use them too much. So I was theoretically starting to run lower. So it's always good to get a few more. Although I usually end up selling a bunch because my inventory gets too full. Oh, this is the poison room. Alright, didn't look like there was any other way out of that room. Oh dear, another one. Just to make sure. Yes, there were no other side paths out of there. Alright, no other secrets around that I see. Huh, okay. Huh, things just moved. I am super confused. That's where we came in. Ah. Ow. The walls just move. I was thinking it was the floor that was moving. What causes the walls to move when they do? It doesn't seem to be on a timer. Maybe it is. Ah, it's another poison area. Excellent. I feel so troubled by this poison. Alright, walls. Okay, we got a will-o'-the-wisp. Take your glow dust. My intelligence is damaged. Fantastic. So we were already over there, I think. Spriggan's Black Bear. There's a Spriggan. Wish I was in fire mode with my sword at the moment, but it didn't make much difference. So this connects around there. We had a Wilkin stone here that I do want to get to. Or Varla stone, rather. Wilkins are the common ones. And another path. Alright. Which looks like it might loop around. Hard to say. You are locked from the other side? Maybe? Yeah, there's the button. Okay, so this is the way out. Perfectly fine. More treasure. I'm just wondering if we're going to run into whatever crazy artifacts apparently are sometimes in these Ayleid ruins. Blade increased, great. Yeah, I figured I should keep working on Blade rather than just killing everything with spells, even though spells are easier. But it's good to level up. Hi there, Minotaur. Minotaur Lord, even. Fun. Are you shooting some sort of blast at me from your horns? Ow. I can't put up my shield fast enough. Just an ordinary elven warhammer. But yes, eventually died just due to attacking me. Nothing hiding back there. Haven't really been looking up for the Wilkin stones. Perhaps I ought to have. So we had a path behind us. Okay, no Wilkin stones. And that just loops back around. Potentially that's the other side of the locked path, I think. Yeah. So we'll just quickly unlock that. And that leaves us over here. Intelligence is damaged. Yeah. Oh, hi there, all of you. Oh, you are slow. I thought you would attack way faster than that, and you did not. There you go. Okay. Anything else? No? This is just a dead end? Well, that's disappointing. The map agrees. Alright. No, there was nothing crazy valuable or artifacts in this Ayleid ruin either. But now we know. I don't suppose I can jump over this. Come on. Alright, we'll go into the poison room. Whoa! That worked. Yeah, it's poisoned. It's funny that you have the same, like, in pain shouting noises regardless of how much damage you actually take. So, our character that has a ton of health and therefore is taking essentially no damage is still screaming out in pain from that poison every time. Which just feels silly. Like, if something does 1% of your health, you probably don't need to shout in pain. Alright, it's this cave over here. Where is... There's my horse. Hello, boar. You don't need to die today. Alright. cavern's just up ahead this way. Wood door to Muck Valley Cavern. A rat. Okay. But yeah, the child is supposed to be wild, apparently. And apparently you have a bunch of animals you're living with. If I had the Boots of Kinnereth on at the moment, that would make this quest a lot simpler. Not that I think this quest is going to be hard. But you know, boots that make it so wild animals do not attack me. Hello, you. I feel slightly bad because these are probably her pets. Or friends or family or however she thinks of them. And I'm just charging in and slaughtering them all. But since we're going to kill her, I guess it doesn't matter because we're a monster. And yeah, we'll just take them all out before we get to her so that we only have to fight her by herself. Are you willing to talk?
Let's get this over with.
Nope. What did you cast on me? Well, you haven't gone completely savage. You're able to talk.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
You probably are. Goodbye. Just a steel mace. It was glowing, so you had some effect going on. I thought it would be magical. It was not. Do you have anything of value? Anything at all? Just some boxes of food. Alright. Yeah, and that's the end of the cave. 2 more family members to go. Alright, next one is an inn. Then in Leowin. Alright, this inn is right here. And it's the owner of the inn, if I recall.
Speak.
Everything's fine, soldier. If you want to go somewhere else, thanks. Don't worry. Everything is totally fine. Nothing happened. Night Mother rituals. Night Mother rituals on the rise, and won't be tolerated, warns Imperial Legion. By Agnes, the quill is mightier than the ebony sword, Earhart. That's a bit of a lengthy tagline name, gotta say. Imperial City, pinnacle of art, entertainment, scholarship, and ritualistic murder. So says Adamus Philida, commander of the Imperial Legion forces in the Imperial City. Right, that's the guy that we killed. And staunch opponent of the mysterious Assassins Guild known as the Dark Brotherhood. According to Philida, Imperial Legion soldiers have discovered 13 separate instances of the macabre Black Sacrament, a sinister rite purportedly used to summon a member of the Dark Brotherhood in order to arrange an assassination. Whether or not a card-carrying killer shows up on a ritual's performer's doorstep remains to be seen, but the Black Sacrament itself is very real, and truly the stuff of nightmares. As documented in the rare and taboo work, A Kiss, Sweet Mother, the Black Sacrament involves an effigy of the intended victim, created from actual body parts, including a heart, skull, bones, and flesh, within a circle of candles. To proceed with the ritual, one must stab the effigy repeatedly with a dagger rubbed with the petals of a nightshade plant, while whispering the plea, sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear." As gruesome as this ritual may be, even more frightening is its intention: the summoning of a mysterious assassin, who some witnesses claim is always clad in a black hooded robe, who will then receive money to kill an innocent victim. No remorse, no regret. It is, as the merchants say, simply business, and that's what worries Adamus Philida. The brazen... First of all, in a newspaper, giving the full depiction clearly of exactly how to perform the ritual, like, whoa, too many people are performing this ritual, so we will lay out step by step exactly how to perform it, is mind-boggling. The fact that they have witnesses that claim how the assassins dress, but they're like, we don't know if it's real, but witnesses are claiming this. First of all, if I was wanting to try and catch the Dark Brotherhood and I knew all the steps of the ritual, yeah, it's gruesome, but so far as I know, these body parts can be taken from already dead bodies. Like, it's not that you have to commit murder in order to do the Black Sacrament. Which means for whatever the police equivalent is here, the soldiers, Philida, if you wanted, have someone do the Black Sacrament, wait for the Dark Brotherhood to arrive, and then kill, capture, whatever. Seems like a smart way to handle it, since the ritual is well known and even being documented in a newspaper. The brazen increase of the Night Mother's rituals is an affront to the decent, peace-loving citizens of the Empire. The Imperial Legion exists for one reason and one reason only: to protect and serve the people of Tamriel. How in Azur's name can we do that when people take it upon themselves to contact paid assassins and have innocent people murdered? How can I sleep at night knowing my legion can't possibly save the life of someone marked for death by the Dark Brotherhood? Anyone who carries out this Black Sacrament makes a mockery of the Imperial Legion, and as commander, that's something I just can't tolerate. From this point forward, any citizen found in the possession of items related to the Night Mother's ritual will be incarcerated in the Imperial prison indefinitely, and their property seized by the Empire. There's no fine high enough, no standard prison sentence long enough for the type of malcontent who would show such blatant disregard for our dear Emperor's laws and the welfare of the fine people of Tamriel. Anyone who carries any items related to the ritual. I mean, I get having an actual heart, flesh might be weird. I think skulls and bones are fairly common, particularly skulls. And then petals of a nightshade plant. Are you saying that you're going to arrest and everyone who has nightshade? Because surely alchemists have nightshade. And throw them in prison forever? Incarcerated indefinitely, just because they have nightshade petals? I don't know about that. To be sure, Adamus Philida is not one to issue empty threats. Indeed, the Black Horse Courier has learned that one Claudius Arcadia, until recently a resident of the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City, is now residing in a cold, dank cell in the Imperial prison, and his house has become the newest Imperial Legion outpost. So before you take the law into your own hands, dear reader, remember, you'll go further in life with a warm smile than a cold blade. And if you've got a grudge that won't be soothed, a score that can't be settled, you can always move to Morrowind and have the government-sanctioned Morag Tong do the killing for you. What is wrong with this newspaper, where they first clearly state out exactly the ritual you are supposed to do? And then they even advise, if you need an assassin and you don't want to go against the law, there's other options that are legal. What a newspaper. I don't understand. Anyway, hi, soldier. Everything is totally fine. Carry on with your duty. Like, that newspaper was practically an advertisement to drum up business for the Dark Brotherhood. Alright. And this one was in the church, I thought? Maybe not. Or maybe it's early and they're sleeping.
There's a charge in the air. Been casting some destruction spells?
Not recently, but yes. Here. Hi. How are you doing?
Yes? Is there something you need?
You look like your mother. Seems a strange statement.
My mother? Oh, do you know her? She's such a sweet woman. I've been a terrible daughter, I'm afraid. I simply must visit more often.
You should.
Anyway, I have duties to tend to. If you see my mother, tell her I'll visit soon. I promise.
You will be visiting her soon, yes. Oh, you have a letter. I'm just gonna go through your stuff. It's totally fine. Don't worry. Yeah, you got quite a few chests. And 2 beds? Why? Anyway, you're not with the church, clearly.
Right.
You're a guard.
What can I do for you, citizen?
Nothing. Everything's fine. We are, to some extent, alone. Actually, this is a separate region. Yeah. We had to teleport into a different zone. Anyway, I don't think there's any point in sneaking. You're gonna spot me.
What can I do for you, citizen?
Or not. Or... can we attack her, not the chair?
By the gods.
Resist rest.
Die!
Were you able to announce my crime? Even though there's no logical way that you could have. Yes. Come on, game. I remember the Draconis family has been killed. I must pick up my reward in next contract at the dead drop location, located in the stone well in Castle Skinguide Courtyard. I might have a hard time with the castle courtyard, given that, you know, you had a hard lock on a quill. Given that I have a bounty. I was heartbroken when you rejected me. Tell me what I can do to win your heart. I will slay trolls, walk through thorns, fast for a week. Please don't shut me out of your life. I love you more than a flower needs sunshine. Your penitent lover. Well, sorry, penitent lover, but she's gone. If it can be made or found, you can buy it or sell it at best goods and guarantees. Is there anything of interest in this chest? No. Alright. Well, time to face the music, meaning another guard's gonna try and arrest us almost certainly. I should have just put on the Grey Fox's cowl. I keep forgetting about that. That's the way to handle bounties. Hi, all of you. Alright, let's swing by some guards so that we can pay off our bounty. Hi there.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Yeah, I don't have any stolen goods. Here's 1,000 gold.
That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we...
Yeah. I've been through this. Not long ago. 1,000 gold to commit murder. It's fine. Although I'm probably not actually making money because of it. Definitely should have worn the cowl, because then I wouldn't have been charged with the murder. The Grey Fox would have. Yeah, 500 gold was our reward, and we paid 1,000 for that fine. And we've got our dead drop orders number 3. I picked up my reward and received my next contract. I've picked up my next contract from the dead drop in Castle Skingrad. Well, I've been ordered to kill the Khajiit Jugasta, who can be found at his house in Bruma. Jugasta is a master of unarmed combat and will prove a challenging opponent. I should be aware that Jugasta is expecting trouble and has paid off the guards to look the other way if our fight spills out into the city streets. Well, that's convenient. If we're already have a guarantee that the guards are going to leave us alone. Let's read it. Are you ready to get your hands dirty, Silencer? Your next target is a Khajiit nobleman by the name of Jugasta, who can be found in his home in the city of Bruma. Jugasta was recently offered the hand of a prominent Cyrodiil noble's daughter, but turned down the offer when he learned of the girl's rather negligible dowry. The girl's family is outraged, of course, and has hired the Dark Brotherhood to make Jugasta pay for his insolence. Go to Jugasta's house in Bruma and end his miserable life, but be warned, the Khajiit is rich and bored, and spends most of his time honing his skills in unarmed combat. Any opponent who can kill with merely his hands is not to be trifled with, so tread carefully. Even worse, Jugasta is aware someone may be trying to kill him, and has bribed the guards not to interfere if a fight spills out into the city streets. When the target has been eliminated, you will find your next dead drop in a rotten box under the old bridge just south of the Imperial City. The box will contain your reward for killing Jugasta, as well as information regarding your next contract. Okay, but we will save that for next time. For now, thank you all for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.